Welcome to Coding with Scratch for music educators, and we are going to discuss costumes. All right, I have a couple different projects open to show you how I've used costumes in some of my projects. This is the cold lady who swallowed some snow, and these are the items she swallowed. When you click on them, there will be a sound effect, and you will see the instrument that makes that sound. All right, I did this by using costumes. So we have to select that sprite. Down here we have snow selected. I'm going to go up to the costume tab. All right, so over here it shows you the different costumes for your sprites. The snow is costume 1 and the triangle is costume 2. I did that by uploading a picture of the triangle, a clip art of the triangle. So here's upload, but you can choose a costume. There are some instruments preloaded, not a whole lot. Okay, so we have our 2 costumes, but now we need to code them. So if you look here, we start with an event block. It says when this sprite is clicked. Then we're going to go to a looks block. They're all purple. Looks. Switch to costume triangle. Now we have a sound block. It says play drum triangle for 0.25 beats. Wait half a second and then switch to the snow costume. So I didn't want the costume to switch immediately. If this wait block wasn't in there, it would switch back to snow after only 0.25 beats. So let's watch it. It seemed too quick to me, so I added this wait block in between there, and that seemed better. So the wait is orange, so that's under control. You can find the wait block under control. All right, let's look at another project. Under Loose Tooth, I had instruments as well. And instead of changing from an object, they play and they get a little bit bigger. So watch the drum. You see how the drum gets a little bigger and he has the lines to make it look like he's making noises. So let me select the drum sprite. Here we go. And we'll look at costumes. So this drum was a preloaded scratch, I believe. And so what you do is you click, right click and hit duplicate. And then I selected the whole thing and I just made it a little bit bigger. And then I want these crosshairs to be back in the center. So I just moved it back to the center. And then I used the line tool to make 3 lines coming out. I'm doing this in a hurry. Of course, you can worry about making it almost straight. And so then they're over here. Now, I'm going to delete the one I just made so it doesn't mess up the original code. Let's go back and look at the code. It says when this sprite is clicked, switch to drum conga 2 costume. That's the one with the lines. Play the bongo for half a beat or 0.1 beats, and then switch back to drum conga A. So that's how it looks. I also have costumes on the notes. So up here you can click and they're going to compose different rhythms. It'll cycle through these different rhythms. Let's look at the costumes for that. There's a quarter note, a triplet, and a quarter rest. 3 options, and let's look at the code. It's a little bit easier. When this sprite is clicked, next costume. So that's under here too, next costume. It just cycles through. I also have here when the flag is clicked, switch to quarter note. So that's kind of like a default. When the game resets, I want it to be the easy rhythm that we practiced together. So that's what that is. When the flag is clicked, it switches back to a rhythm that we practiced in our lesson. All right, I hope you have fun with the sounds and stay tuned for some more tips and videos.